DOC number for the record.
Eddie Scott, 064033.
All right, Eddie, my name is Brady Kelson. Along with me is Ms. Wise, Ms. Jackson, Ms. Renata, and Mr. Marabella will be your parole panel. Ask some questions. You can respond. If you can make a statement. We'll take a vote. You understand the process?
Sir.
You have Jessica Scott, who will be speaking at the appropriate time, and you also have Ms. Jenkins, who will be just listening. Eddie Scott, DOC number 464033. You're a third-class offender. Parole eligibility date 4/22/2020. Not eligible for good time. Full term date 10/22/2026. You have a 10-year sentence. Possession of a firearm. The person convicted of certain felonies, count 1 and 2. Possession of Prazolon, habitual offender, resisting an officer with force, count 4. Does that sound correct?
Yes, sir.
Please answer, Ms. Pearl.
Hey, sir, how's it going?
I'm all right.
Good. Are you nervous?
Yes.
All right, that's only fair. That's only fair. Tell us, when was your last write-up?
In 2019, I was up in DCI.
What was it for?
Contraband and like a rule 3, define.
Defiance. You said that was in 2019 at DCI?
Yes, ma'am.
That's contraband with the cell phone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So is that why you got moved to Madison?
I was at St. Tammany first. Once I left DCI, I went to St. Tammany. And St. Tammany sent me to Madison.
Okay. Now, what about contraband in April of this year?
Yes, I had caught that charge when I was on the road crew. I had caught a charge on the road crew that they had put on me, and I thought they had threw it out because I never went to court for it.
Oh, okay. So you don't know whatever happened to that, but you did get a write-up of contraband.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, but I'm thinking it was in 2018 when you had a defiance. You saying 2019?
Okay, it was 2018. I thought it was 19.
Yeah, it was 2018 because you've had 5 DBs the whole time. Now, and when you're on supervision, you got revoked every time. You recall that? That's
Yes,
the way you
ma'am.
remember what was going on in your life.
I was bad on drugs at the time. I was bad on heroin and pills at the time, so it was like hard for me at the time. I feel like now that I've been in jail, like I've rehabilitated myself since I've been in jail. Like I done look past all the things that I've done. Like since I've been in jail, I ain't been doing drugs. I've been in jail 6 years. I ain't done no drugs. So like what I've done in the past, I look past that. I'm trying to look forward for the future now. Cause with the drugs, I got kids now. I'm trying to look forward for the like make sure they straight and like don't teach them the things that I've been done. Like don't let them lead the way where I lead since I've been in jail. Cause I don't want my son or my daughter to come along the same path that I laid. So I'm trying to rehabilitate myself so when I do get back in society, to help them out. Cause when I left, they was young. Now that they're teenagers, I feel like they need me in their life right now because they get older and you can't raise kids from in jail. So I feel like
That's good. Now, I want to commend you though. You got your high set, January 18th of 2011. Congratulations. That's really good. Do you have any job skills?
yes, ma'am. I was like every facility that I went to, I was a cook. I was a cook. I cooked at every facility. I was the last cook. The last job I was at St. Tammany, I was a cook there for 2.5 years till I got shipped up here, and I never went back to work since I've been up here lately.
You're not cooking now? You're not doing anything now?
Oh, not right now.
And it's so interesting on your institutional evaluation. They put on there that the only problem they have with you is contraband. You bringing in contraband from the outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you say to that?
Like I said, I learned from my mistakes because like we all make mistakes in our lives. And I learned from that. Like I knew what I was doing was wrong and I knew I wasn't supposed to do it. So like I learned from that. Now I'm not trying to go back to that. I'm trying to look forward now.
So the last contraband, I want to be clear now, we know about the contraband of 18. So 2022, that was a contraband incident involving you as well, April 21st of 2022. That was a
Yes,
contraband, okay. I just want to be clear, let me ask the staff, how you doing?
Fine. It's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
How is he doing? What can you tell us about Mr. Scott?
He's doing very well. He's very quiet. You don't even know he's in the facility, really. You know, so I don't see him that much because he's never in trouble. He never gets in a write-up or anything. We don't have any complaints on him from the other inmates or the other guards.
So how long you think he's been there? That's since when? That's how long he's been in Madison?
Who, me?
Yes, ma'am. I was trying to figure out how long he's been at Madison. Oh, since August of 2021. Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
That's all I had,
All right.
Chairman.
And just for the record, this is Ms. Jackson, Ms. Wise, and myself, a three-person panel for your hearing. We'll hear from Ms. Jessica Scott. Would you like to make a statement?
Yeah, how y'all doing? I just want to say my brother, he's a good father, he's a good man, and I would love for him to come home to his kids. And I know he'll do his right choice because he's been there for a long time.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for your comment. All right, Eddie, would you like to make a statement on your behalf?
Yes, like I said, like I got myself together. Like I knew I was bad out on drugs before I come to jail. So I feel like when I get out of jail, I can go to a treatment program in NA to get myself back and back to where I was. Cause like I'm not trying to keep on coming back to jail and keep on doing drugs that I know gonna keep taking me away from my family. So I feel like I gotta rehabilitate myself now. Like since I've been in jail, like I've been rehabilitating myself since I've been in jail. I've been trying not to get into too much trouble because I gotta get home to my family because my kids getting old, my family getting old. Because I don't want to be in jail for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to keep coming back and forth through this. So I feel like when I do get out, I gotta do to support my family and myself. I gotta get myself together first. Because the drugs were taking me. They was taking me. I came to jail for a reason. And I don't want to be in jail. I know nobody want to be in jail, but I came to jail for a reason. I come here for a reason. Because what I was doing out there, either it was going to be two things, jail or even death. And that's what happened. They put me in jail. So I appreciate being in jail, but I don't because my family need me. So I feel like I rehabilitate myself. I feel like I'm ready to be back in society to my family because I feel like they need me the most.
Okay. All right, thank you for your comment. Now prepared to vote?
Yes.
Ms. Wise?
Now, my vote is if that DB was not, so we can't, we're not sure about that DB. My vote is to grant after you complete a long-term substance abuse treatment. You served 6 of your 10 years because of the time served and your need for treatment. That's just my vote.
Ms. Jackson?
Hi, Ms. Scott, I am concerned about the write-up from April 21st of 2022. I do see that they put you in lockdown for contraband. How long were you in lockdown?
14 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna, because of the amount of time you served on your sentence, I will concur with my colleague and grant you condition on completing a long-term DLC substance abuse program prior to release.
You have 2 votes to grant your person long-term substance abuse. Listen, I'm concerned about, I've been having a hard time. In fact, you just had this write-up. I'm not gonna be able to support, my decision today would be to deny your parole. You're having the contraband. I mean, that's a problem. You still have work to do there. There's some classes and some things that you can take and do. So that's my vote for today. Do you have a GED?
Well, I was up in Nelson Coleman Correction Center in 2008.
Do you have a GED?
I got it for you.
Okay, so
No, sir.
got a low tiger. You're 2 to 1. Do we know? Is he available 2 to 1? He has a low risk. He has,
Moderate, yes. Yeah, good choice. He doesn't have pre-release. Where's children?
he says he's got, have you taken pre-release?
No, sir.
All right, well, yeah, that's something that you can work on. Two votes to grant, one to deny. Today, your parole's been denied. Just keep working hard, get your pre-release, and maybe you'll have a different outcome, but this time you need to, try to take care of that contraband issue. And we'll adjourn at 1:10 at Madison.
Ouch. If he had a GED, oh man.
Saying that he needed pre-release.
Yeah, that sucks. Ouch. If he had a GED, he could have gone through. Whoever would have thought a GED could have been helpful for something, but it is. Definitely no. Dang. Ouch. That sucks. It's an interesting thing. It's like they set up these rules, which is if it's not unanimous, so if it's like 2 out of 3, you can get out if, for example, you have a GED. And that's just like so stupid. What does it have to do with anything? It's a piece of paper. Like, some people are good at testing, some people aren't. I dropped out of high school in the 10th grade. I don't have a GED. And I don't care. I don't take it personally. I'm learning disabled. I'm not good at schoolwork. And the idea that something like that can be the parameter for whether I get out or not, it makes no sense. But I get it. It's like these systems, red tape and bureaucracy and whatever. It's like someone who's like, what should we do? If it's not, well, if they have a GED, they can get out. But you know what? Like, then get that information to the inmates, because I wonder if they know that. They're waiting so long to get this parole. You would think that they would say, okay, someone can say, well, go make sure you get your GED, because it can be the difference if you get out or not. Because it's not going to make a difference in their life for a career. It's like the program is set up, well, we can help an inmate get out. If they have a GED, they'll get a job. No, they won't. It's not going to affect whether they get a job or not, period. No one is hiring you because you're GED. People barely hire you if you have a bachelor's degree anymore. No one cares. No one cares. So it's like it's like really a dumb, like someone, like, can you believe someone came up with that as an idea, as a way to decide whether his kids get to see him or not, or he gets to get out, or wait another 3 years before he gets out? It's just bizarre. If you don't want him out, then don't get him out. But why is that the deciding factor if you have a GED? Stupid. It's stupid. What can you say?